Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, we got another World Tournament character here. This is INT Future Gohan. This guy's awakening, his Dokkan awakening was truly dreadful when he got that. I think his EZA does look a little bit better, but, I mean, it's not, unfortunately, quite so simple for this guy. So, in terms of build, I went with this. I was heavily considering giving him maybe a little bit more additional and a little bit less dodge, but I was like, I don't know. I mean, I just kind of like settled on this. Now, I think that there's going to be major issues for this guy, and I'm going to just like flip over real quick, and we could talk about what I think some of these issues that there's going to be for this Gohan, right? So if we take a look at his kit here, so he has a lot of restrictions, a lot of category restrictions, character restrictions, stuff like that. I would say for a free-to-play character like this, I don't mind that. I think doing this and doing this and doing this is fine for a free-to-play character to make him good. Totally cool with that. The only thing about it, though, is like a Trunks. There is no Trunks that's going to be relevant right now. Like, we don't have a Trunks who's good. Like, I don't know. Like, why don't we just pull up Vegeta Family quickly? And let's hit this. Now, it does just say Trunks, so Kid Trunks would work, but remember, this character's fodder. So, it's like there's no... Like, we don't have a character we could use. So, I'm not really too sure. I guess we could maybe go into one of the Goku Black and Zamasu fights, because, you know, they are going to be Future Saga enemies. And I'm not really too sure what team I'm going to rock here. I guess let's just head over to maybe just that normal showcase fight I like to use. He does not have a 220%. Because Kid Goku is Youth and Dragon Ball Seekers, right? So this Future Gohan is not on a 220%. So, I mean, we could run him on Super Saiyans. Oh, Trunks. That's what we'll do. We'll just run Goku, Gohan, and Trunks Super Saiyan team. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's going to be the best we're going to be able to get. We're still going to need to make sure to have some Future Saga allies on the team besides this Gohan to be able to activate other parts of his abilities. But that will be the best that we'll do. So we'll head over there. We'll go into, like, the Goku Black and Zamasu fight. Alright, guys. So we're here in an event. We are going to have the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks around. Now, one thing to remember about Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, remember that, you know, Future Gohan is going to be able to pair well in that he is an all-out struggle character, right? So, you know, when Goku, Gohan, and Trunks need that movie hero or all-out struggle, Future Gohan will at least be all-out struggle. So we're going to have, you know, the extra defense from both rotations. So the thing about this Future Gohan that I think can be pretty good is he's going to have a lot of damage reduction, right? I mean, looking at it, this is not the worst ever, right? We have to bring a Future Saga ally. I mean, I flashed this kid on screen earlier. We have to bring a Future Saga ally. I guess I'll look at this again. There's no one here that's good. Basically, except for LR Future Gohan, who is still good. He's still pretty effective. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, he's still very solid. It's just once all of his stuff runs out, he's going to be kind of fish-like. And, I mean, these fights last a long time, right? Like, I mean, this guy's closing in on 2 years old. But, I mean, if we're looking at anything we can rock here, it's only LR Future Gohan. I mean, Future, they have not really gone back to Future since the 2023 Worldwide Download Celebration. I mean, keep in mind, Super Trunks is actually a pre-2023 Worldwide Download Celebration character, but we're looking at the global order of release right there. So, all right, let's let this turn go through. Let's see how Future Gohan is going to do. I think, like, if we run him kind of like this, Future Gohan probably will be pretty effective in this fight. I mean, because he's going to have just a lot of stats. Well, hopefully. We'll see. Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, I mean, if we have the team formatted right, this character can still be very good, right? I mean, maybe not necessarily slot 1, but for at least a little bit, we could rock slot 1. It's probably, like, once we get to Goku Black and Zamasu, it's probably not going to be a good idea to rock them in slot 1 anymore, but up until then, we're ready to have, you know, Tech Vegito and AGL, you know, Gogeta and stuff like that ready to go. Then we'll be fine. Now, Future Gohan, right? If we have a Future Saga ally in the team, he gets 30% crit and damage reduction. And then if there's a Trunks in the team, he gets 30% crit and 30% damage reduction. So he's rocking 60% crit and 60% damage reduction. Which, I mean, for a free-to-play character, is not bad. 14 million. Okay, and then he doesn't have any built-in additionals. But the other thing Future Gohan is doing is he does greatly stack attack, right? So every time he's doing a super, you know, he is going to permanently build up some damage. So I guess we'll just move through here. We saw from his link set that he does have All in the Family, so he'll work well with this Goku. But eventually we're probably going to need this Goku to sit in slot 1 in the Vegeta form rather than stay. That's the only thing I mean, Vegeta never has All in the Family, but that's the one thing about the character I do wish, because All in the Family is such a powerful defensive link. It's such a shame that once we swap him, I mean, I guess AGL Gogeta, though, right? This character. The Goku on that one does have it. So actually, let's float him right now and get him paired up with Future Gohan. That way we'll have an All in the Family slot 1 character. Yeah, that'll work well for us. I probably don't want to get both Future Gohans on the same rotation, though, so... Alright. Alright, guys, we're here in our next rotation. This is where things can get a little bit tricky. You know what? Let's not even test. Let's not test our luck. I'm just gonna do this. We'll just rock with AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku in slot 1 right here. I think Goku, Gohan, and Trunks could probably take it, but again, let's not even deal with any of that nonsense right here. Okay, so Future Gohan, our link set, All in the Family, Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Experienced Fighters, Dismal Future, and Shattering the Limit. One other notable thing to mention is that, remember, Future Gohan is on none of the categories that the 10th Anniversary LRs support, right? So we're not getting the Earth Protecting Hero support from Tech Vegito, unfortunately. Future Gohan characters. I mean, Future Gohan, if you would just create a category called Earth Protecting Heroes, Future Gohan would be one of the first characters you'd select, right? But, again, it seems to vaguely be characters that are successful, and I mean, I feel like you could maybe make a good argument that Future Gohan was very successful, well, in setting Trunks up to succeed, although then Goku Black takes out the universe. Yeah, Dragon Ball Super did not do right by Future Gohan, man, I'll just say that. Okay, so there's that. We did get the crit as well. Is Zamasu? Okay. Alright. I think Future Gohan probably would be okay even if we got supered. I mean, because he gets a lot of defense when he attacks, right? 120% defense when attacking, and then he gets another 120% defense when attacking if there's a Trunks on the team, right? Plus, super attack effect is giving him 50% defense, and he's got the 60% damage reduction. So certainly on a setup like this, I mean, he could be fine. All right, so they should be good since they attacked first. Yep, okay. Yeah, when they have a couple of stacks of their 18 key super, they typically are looking pretty solid. Okay, so I'll probably just do this, and then now we're going to be good to go, and we'll have EGL Goku in the next rotation, slot 1. We're looking good. All right, guys, rocking our next turn now. So now we have EGL Goku out here for us, right? So we look like that. Actually, okay, so yeah, he's at 251. But then once Goku comes out, now we have All in the Family out. So that's going to be huge, right? All in the Family and Cold Judgment are such powerful links. Just giving us a huge amount of defense. Remember that Future Gohan is just Super Saiyan 1. So he's not actually getting the monster support from AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku, unfortunately. Alright, Ki's not really too good for the Goku. That's alright. We'll be fine. Alright, we'll hit this. And then we'll hit this. We'll just keep going. I think we're probably... LR Future Gohan is probably going to get smoked. Dodge this for me. Okay, good. LR Future Gohan is probably going to get smoked. Just the boss we're fighting is pretty vicious. And it is an AGL boss, but... I mean, I guess you could say that's one good thing about the INT future Gohan here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, with the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, I mean, we could certainly, I think we could run this INT future Gohan. He should be pretty effective. Well, I mean, yeah. Oh, hit him with 10 system additional super. That's good. Because he does get a greatly attack stack every time he does that. Sure, that's good. I just want to see, I mean, if he can handle, you know, normals from Goku Black and Zamasu, that's definitely good. I might end up camping Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the other rotation. You know, maybe to get that 2-turn defensive support up, but we'll see, we'll see. I guess if we get the opportunity to use LR Future Gohan's active, like right here, I mean, I guess I'll play this. It is a Future Gohan video. Right? There's no reason not to toss this out. Let's do it. Alright, Future Gohan, my boy. Let's see this. Let's go. Alright, so there is Future Gohan's active skill. Let's go ahead and come back in a couple of turns here. Alright guys, now we're on a tougher portion of the fight right here. Goku Black and Zamasu. These boys can be very scary. Let's hope that AGL Goku is down to do some dodging. Although, Future Gohan is going to help AGL Goku too, getting him all in the family up. Alright, let's hit this. I want to make sure to keep those physical orbs for Goku, Gohan, and Trunks right there. I mean, that's going to help Super Saiyan Goku as well. Alright, let's dodge this. Nice dodge. What do we have? 80% dodge right here. Beautiful, okay. Goku. This Goku's being very cooperative. Alright, remember, typically the 10th anniversary LR is like, you know, when Goku and the Tech Vegeta come out right away, like, they can be blasted. But, like, if they get a turn or two in to start stacking defense, they become pretty invulnerable to being killed, right? And that's now what's going to start happening with this Goku. He's now gotten enough defensive stacks, so he's going to be sitting looking pretty good. Alright, so let's see what in Future Gohan's looking like. Again, I think we're probably going to end up losing from STR Future Gohan getting killed, but we'll see. Okay, there's that. Double digits, yeah. Now, they can do stronger normals, but, I mean, it's very deep in the fight where that's going to happen. I think, because I feel like I'm on a bit of a time limit with STR Future Gohan, I think I'm going to just pop Vegito right here and see what happens. Like, maybe we'll just get Goku Black, and like, we won't quite finish him off, but we'll get them in range to where their extra damage will be up, and we could see in Future Gohan tanking that. I will say this. I feel like in Future Gohan, he is a better than usual World Tournament free-to-play EZA. We don't usually get characters, I think, this good. And I just don't really see the restrictions as an issue. I don't. Oh, damn, I've got that. Okay. From when we use Future Gohan's active. I don't think conditions are a big deal on a free-to-play character when it makes them really good. Like, and it's like, it's... Right? Like, the Dokkan Fest exclusives and, you know, the Carnival LRs, I mean, they don't really need restrictions. But a free-to-play character having it to make them good, I think is a good trade-off, and it'll work. Especially if we could get, like, you know, strong Trunks characters coming out. I mean, this isn't Future Gohan. I mean, I don't see why we couldn't just run him as, like, you know, like, he's potentially, like, a 6th option. I think, like, a really terrifying boss, supering in slot 2 or 3 would definitely kill him. But I think if you look at in Future Gohan and his damage reduction, look at it more of him being very capable of tanking normals rather than tanking supers. So let me go through this long-ass turn, and we'll see what happens next turn. Alright, guys. We're coming back to this situation. Now, I mean, we're almost assuredly going to die here. I'm going to pop Gogeta. I did turn on the skip, yeah. Let's pop Gogeta here. I don't think I'm gonna use the active though. Gogeta will still, yeah, Gogeta will easily still live this, even with one rainbow. Let's hit this. Now, I do like to see what a character can do. Gogeta's active, like, you know, like, it's like, a character's got support, not a big deal. But, like, remember, Gogeta's support is different. He will change, like, can this in future Gohan, like, can he handle business just kind of, like, chilling here? I mean, I guess we now don't have All in the Family up, but, all right, let's see. Let's see. Because Goku Black and Zamasu, like, doing the Vegito active skill worked exactly as I wanted it to, which is just that it set Goku Black and Zamasu's HP very low, right? So with their HP being very low, they're now in range for, like, their much bigger damage. So now we can see how in future Gohan will handle that. Again, we don't have All in the Family with me going from Goku into Gogeta, but, you know, we do have Goku, Gohan, and Trunks support up. We do have Super Saiyan 4 Goku support up too, so it's not like future Gohan is just bare bones here or anything like that. Alright, Gogeta does his thing, sure. Okay. Alright, Gogeta's getting all of his supers in. Now, we're definitely going to die in this turn. We are going to get smacked right here. I think there's no way LR Future Gohan is tanking these normals, but let's see if in future Gohan can. Okay, double digits, good. All right, in future Gohan, what do you got for me, my boy? If he can tank these normals, I mean, that's good. That's definitely going to be a good ass sign. Yeah, he does. Double digits. I mean, that's good, man. Okay. I mean, this guy is pretty effective. This in future Gohan. I remember his awakening being really bad. And I feel like he's pretty solid. Like, dude, like, these normals, I mean, these are way past 2 million, right? Like, these are not little bitch normals right here that this Goku Black and Zamasu does. Because once their HP gets really low, they get the attack buff up there. And then they also get another attack buff from the super attack where, you know, Goku Black is using his blade, right? When it's not the little, like, Ki Blast super. Like, watch this. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's in future Gohan looks pretty solid to me. Maybe let's just do, like, one more turn. We'll just come back on, like, turn 10, let future Gohan stack up a little bit. Then just kind of, like, put, like, the AJL Gogeta active next to him. See future Gohan with some, maybe, like, a little bit of a higher attack stat. But he's not horrible. Like, I think he's solid. Like, he's solid. Like, provided we hit his conditions, I mean, he does seem like he's pretty solid. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and drop a little bit of that action here. So, I let future Gohan get, you know, a couple of super attacks here. We have 8 stacks here on turn 16. Let's go ahead and drop AGL Gogeta's active, too, just giving future Gohan a little bit of a buff. You know, just get a little bit of a juiced up rotation right here. If there's one other part of future Gohan, I guess that's notable that we should also talk about just quickly before finishing up, is that if there is a future Saga or Android category enemy, right, so that's this one right here, Gohan does have a 70% chance to stun the attacked enemy. Remember that that's going to be a 1-turn stun, right? So, if there was, like, some Super Battle Road stage, Extreme Super Battle Road stage, right, where we are able to fulfill this guy's conditions, I mean, he would be able to, you know, at least in, like, slot 2 or 3, be able to stop that enemy from attacking. Potentially. So, alright, let's just go ahead and go through this turn. Let's see what future Gohan can get with an AGL Gogeta active skill up. And then, of course, we have a bit of other support. So, yeah, so far, I feel like this future Gohan is pretty solid. The biggest problem, really, would just be, like, a good Trunks is kind of the thing. So, like, maybe we get another Trunks that's good. I mean, keep in mind, LR Vegeta and Trunks is up for EZA. I don't know. Who knows? Because sometimes, I think, like, the Tanabata Dokkan Fest LRs, the Worldwide Download Celebration Dokkan Fest LRs, like, there's never, like, any way to tell or indication or anything like that how good or how bad they might be, right? Maybe they'll be super good, but maybe they won't be super good. Hard to tell for sure. Okay, sure. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look. It's hard to tell when the EZA is going to happen, right? So, like Vegeta and Trunks, too. I mean, so how many future Saga characters are there from 2022 that could be up for EZA? 31 million future Gohan jumps up to. But my point, and then there's the stun right there. My point was going to be that next year, there's also that the 2023 Worldwide Download Celebration open up for potential EZA characters. So they're going to start to have a lot of future characters ready to EZA. You know, maybe like LR Goku Black and Zamasu could super EZA, right? I mean, well, actually, there's going to be a lot of... Because remember, Dokkan was, you know, pretty fresh when Dragon Ball Super was ongoing, right? So all that future Saga stuff was happening. So, I mean, very, very easily, man. Very easily. We could see huge future Saga buffs coming sooner rather than later. Alright, guys. So there was the future Gohan. Not too bad. I actually liked what we saw here. Considering it's a world tournament character, yeah, not too bad at all. So this is power to withstand adversity. Super Saiyan Gohan Future. Leader skill is Super Int type Key 3 and 120% to stats. Passive skill, Deep Bonds in his heart. He gets 200% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets 120% attack and defense when attacking. If there's a Future Saga or Androids category enemy, he gets 2 key, 120% attack and defense, and a 70% chance to stun the attacked enemy. So obviously that's pretty, you know, conditional against, you know, those types of enemies. If there's another Future Saga ally on the team, he gets 2 key, 30% crit, 30% damage reduction, and 120% attack when attacking. And then if there is a Trunks on the team, he gets 2 key, 30% crit, 30% damage reduction, and 120% defense when attacking. I think with all this up, he's going to be pretty solid. The damage reduction, again, should be at a level, if he's in like slot 2 or slot 3, where he's going to be able to handle a lot of normals, which is really all I'd be looking at. I'm not looking at this guy like, oh, are you taking Jiren Super or some shit like that? Like, no way. Like, if the boy can handle normals here, I mean, I don't... Like, I know you could say that, oh my god, that's a low standard to have, but this is a World Tournament free-to-play character, dude. Like, unfortunately, I know World Tournament characters should be stronger than summonable characters with how hard, you know, annoying they are to get, but that's not how Dokkan treats it, right? But, I mean, yeah, it's... Handling those Goku Black and Zamasu normals the way he did was big time. His super attack is the Hyper Masenko. He gets a 50% attack stack, 50% defense for 1 turn, and then the supreme damage to the enemy. His links are All in the Family, Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Experienced Fighters, Dismal Future, and Shattering the Limit. So here's some of his best linking partners. None of the characters jump out as, like, very effective characters, really, but, I mean, you look at this, and he has solid links. I mean, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, All in the Family, Experienced Fighters. A lot of these are very common links. Golden Warrior, we're gonna see these quite a bit, right? And then keep in mind, this Gohan right here, he is up for EZA, so we could see him EZA. And then Future Gohan's 12 keys, 140%, which, again, is kind of like the typical number there. Let's just go ahead and end by looking at his categories. So, I mean, he is a heavily restricted unit. So, I mean, he's not necessarily going to be as much of a buff for all these category teams. But I don't really think that's so much of an issue, considering how, like a free-to-play character just being effective in a situation, to me, is good. So this is a Hybrid Saiyan team. He's also on the Future Saga category team as well. Been quite a while since Future's really gotten anything. I mean, we had the 2023 Worldwide Download Celebration, and then we had, you know, Physical Goku Black, who, I mean, I was not exactly the biggest fan of. But like, it was just, he's more of a Super Boss's character anyway. So Future's been dead for a while. I mean, now it's been a while. I mean, there's EZAs ready to go, Super EZAs ready to go, so you never know how fast the team could be good. Future Gohan, of course, is also on the Goku family category team. Yep. Then he's here on the Super Saiyan category team. We're always getting lots of buffs to that team, right? He's also on the Android/Cell Saga category team right here. Always nice to get more options for these. These are probably my favorite categories, like the Saga categories. It's just nice to see all those characters kind of like grouped together. I don't know. I always like the Saga categories for sure. Then Gohan is also on the Bond of Master and Disciple category team. Okay. Gohan is also on the All Out Struggle team, which is good. So that could allow him to pair well with Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, who we were using him with, which is pretty good, right? Remember, this category is strong. It got a lot of Dokkan Fest LRs, Carnival LRs, major characters like that added to it. So definitely an effective category there. Then Gohan is also on the Connected Hope category team. Another, category like that. One of those small teams that got massive, massive buffs. Then Gohan is also on the Bond of Parent and Child. I'm really waiting for this to get a new leader. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Then Gohan is also on the Earthbred Fighter category team. So we could run him on AJL Kid Goku's team, but he of course is not on the 220%. And then finally, Gohan is down here on the Demonic Power category team. So let me know what you guys think of the future Gohan. I thought he was pretty effective, actually. He seems solid. I mean, as long as we've got a lot of his conditions hit, we could run him in, like, slot 2 or 3, and he at least is, like, a capable character. It's just, a lot of these World Tournament free-to-play characters are so bad that, like, the bosses will cut him up with normal attacks, right? Like, future Gohan at least can not die to that. So, listen, I will take it. I'll take it.